All right, good evening. Wednesday night prime sponsored basketball event here on the Flume Stream Entertainment Network, sponsored by the Littleton Regional Healthcare and the Alpine Clinic. The Alpine Clinic's subspecialty approach to care guarantees our patients receive the highly specialized care they need from our team of board-certified, fellowship-trained medical professionals. The Alpine Clinic is a division of Littleton Regional Healthcare. Learn more at thealpineclinic.com. And also sponsored pregame show of today's game, brought to you by the White Mountains Community College, locations in Berlin, Littleton, and North Conway. White Mountain Community College provides quality education in your backyard. Visit them online at wmcc.edu. Your adventures awaits. We got a Division III girls basketball matchup on tonight where it's the White Mountain Regional Spartans hosting the Bears at Newfound in the green out on the court right now. And as always, Adam Reitzma with you, Greg Williams, Matt Buto, and Chad Fillion and crew bringing you the action right here on the Flume Stream Entertainment Network. And should be a good game tonight. Newfound Bears record 7-3. They're going against those Spartans 8-7. And pretty much entering playoff mode now, Greg, as you get winding the season down. 15 games in the books, not many left. And for Newfound, these are all wins if they want to stay where they are and get those upper-tiered home games going into the playoffs.
Yeah, every game's going to count from here on in. Obviously, we're down towards the end of it. We're looking at playoffs around the corner. If they're 7-3, they want to stay in the upper bracket. They got to win, And it's these wins that they get will determine whether or not their home court. They get a home court advantage, obviously. So every game's important right here.
And Matt, on the White Mountain side, they're going to have to face some scoring from the Newfound Bears, and that means Doolin will have to be involved, and she's also assisting with the points with Bennett and Savage. So they got their work cut out for them here at home.
They do. It's a very strong Newfound Bears team. 7-3, as you mentioned, 45.1 points per game. We spoke with Chris Foss earlier, Coach Foss, and unfortunately, Morgan went down. There's a bit of a knee injury, so he's not 100% sure whether or not she'll play. You know, guys, how important she is on the field, on the court, both ends of the court, defense, offense. She is a leader out there, but as Chris Foss said, he also has Ainsley Savage out there that comes off the bench often, can score some points, has the height, has the presence, probably could be a starter if there wasn't so many starters on this team. So he's very confident with Savage coming in if she needs to. As Greg said, every game that we have for the rest of the season means, it's playoff implications. Where you finish in the standings, where you finish toward the bottom. For Newfound, it's toward the top. They got to win a couple to stay within the top four. A lot of things. It all starts right here. The records for both of these teams, you'll find, are a bit misleading, especially when it comes to White Mountains Regional. They're a very strong team. They're very well coached. They're going to battle these Newfound Bears. And, I could almost smell it. Playoffs in the air.
Yeah, and like I said, White Mountains got their work cut out for them. Newfound Bears averaging about 45.1 points per game. The White Mountains right now 34.3. So they're going to definitely have to hit their shots tonight and make some transition plays. And, and the other thing they can do as we see them warming up, Greg, is not many on this roster for the Bears. They got about a 9 to 10 man squad out there. Yeah. So you get a couple of those ladies in foul trouble. At least you can kind of kill the clock a little while and maybe take advantage of that.
Yeah, that's true. They look like they got nine girls out there right now that could, foul trouble's going to be, an issue if they start getting there. I just want to address something, Matt. We were talking about Morgan Doolin. As I watch and call some of these games, she's a disruptor. She's a big force. She gets in that passing lane when she really has great anticipation. She really disrupts causes a lot of turnovers. And if she's not in there, it's going to be a little bit tough for the Spartans. Ainsley's a great player, but I think that's a real important thing to look for.
Greg, and now that you mention that, I'm looking at our notes here. Something else that not only having to figure out what's going to happen with Doolin, but White Mountains Regional, Ava Simpson's out with an ACL, Jalen Bennett's out with a concussion, and Morgan Doolin potentially with a knee. That's the core of your team right there.
Yeah.
Hopefully people can step up.
Yeah, and, their two-star players for Newfound, Melina Bowman and Paula Huckins, are on the court. So,
yes.
We've got,
exactly.
we got a depleted squad over there with the regional, and, I know we only got 9 girls here, but I don't know I think they have their best girls out there.
Yeah, Matt, you bring up a good point with what we'll get to next, the starting lineups, just recognizing that those changes. So when we come back, we'll take a couple spots with our sponsors, get ready to go announce those starting lineups and see those changes. And definitely from the input you just gave, definitely will have a factor in this one. So we'll take a couple spots, keep tuning in, and we'll be right back. Thanks again for watching us on the Flume Stream Entertainment Network.
Hi there, I'm Chuck Lloyd, president at White Mountains Community College, just talking to you a little bit about our college. We've been here since 1965. We've got 3 locations in Berlin, Littleton, and North Conway, and we're also online. We have a lot of technical programs, and we have a lot of online, remote, synchronous, asynchronous, whatever works best for your schedule. We are the only higher ed institution in New Hampshire above the notches. And what that means for us is we've got to be all things to all people. And we aim to try to do that by responding to workforce needs, industry and business, and partner locally with the needs of our communities. We could not be more excited to host new students coming in January.
Today's broadcast is brought to you in part by the Alpine Clinic, leaders in orthopedics, sports medicine, pain management, and neurosurgery, offering specialized care in 4 convenient locations: Littleton, Franconia, Plymouth, and North Conway.
And by Santa's Village, pure joy, family style. Located in Jefferson, New Hampshire, visit them online at santasvillage.com.
At Woodsville Guarantee Savings Bank, we understand that everyone's different. We also know that we're a lot alike. We love the things that make us each unique and appreciate the things that make us similar, especially when it comes to money matters. That's why we're here, to help people just like you handle your personal or business banking and be the best you can be. To get started, visit one of our offices or open an account online at theguaranteebank.com. Woodsville Guarantee Savings Bank, just like you.
Covering you at home, at work, and at play, George M. Stevens Insurance is the only local agency to offer personal and commercial insurance, as well as health, life, and financial services. With offices throughout the North Country, we service your complete insurance needs. As a trusted choice insurance agency, we research coverage options from the nation's top companies to ensure that your policy works for you. George M. Stevens Insurance, protecting New Hampshire and Vermont since 1882.
Welcome back. Wednesday night, primetime basketball on the Flume Stream Entertainment Network. Again, sponsored by Littleton Regional Healthcare and the Alpine Clinic. Going through our pregame show at the White Mountains Community College. When we left off, we were talking about the possible fill-ins for the regional with a couple injuries that have been going on, and they're out here working away. And then off the air, I was talking with Greg Williams and Matt Buto about the possibility of Savage getting involved as we see these Bears warming up. They really don't have a height factor there, so maybe they'll get some inside play from Savage tonight. But nonetheless, this is what we've got queued up for lineups. And again, that's sponsored by George M. Stevens and Son. They offer home, auto, life, and commercial insurance throughout the North Country. Visit them at their location in Littleton, Colebrook, Lancaster, and Lisbon, or check them out online at gms-ins.com. Again, it's gms-ins.com. We'll go over to Greg. Greg, the Newfound Bears here in green, starting lineups for tonight.
Yes, and looking at, let's see, we got a junior, Melina Bowman, at the starting guard. We have Paulina Huckins, a senior forward, and I think she's going to be the one to give Savage a little bit of trouble. She seems to be the height. We have Molly Lou McKellar, another junior forward. We have Riley Barney at guard. She's a sophomore. And Maddie Duville, a junior forward, starting for
there you
the
go.
Bears.
For those Bears, right? The girls in green. And on the other side, Matt, we've got those White Mountain Spartans. Here's the proposed lineup that we've got so far.
Thank you, Adam. Yes, for our home team here, the Spartans, head coach Chris Foss coming in today with a 8-7-0 record, 34.3 points per game. We have Morgan Doolin, the forward senior. Please keep in mind that she may or may not start, but Ainsley Savage will be close behind her if needed. Senior guard Olivia Shallow, senior guard Carissa Challenor, sophomore guard Sierra Challenor, and freshman guard Emma Simpson. That is your White Mountain Regional High School Spartans. Again, coached by Chris Foss. Quick shout out to Chris Foss. Every time we reach out to that guy to get information from him, he sends us everything we need, so want to thank him real quick. That's the regional.
All right, there you go. About 2 minutes left, the warm-up time as the ladies still warm up. Newfound having a treat tonight. They came in and saw our operation here and started giving the cameras thumbs up. So not a routine thing sometimes for the teams, but they know they're on display tonight with the Flume Stream Entertainment Network. And who knows? Maybe that starts to get in the head, and that can make you go either way.
That's
you can
right.
either shoot lights out, or it can go the other way, knowing you got people watching you. So
I know when I played, if I saw a camera, I played twice as good as I played without a camera.
There we go.
So we're here, we're ready to bring it to you. And again, should be a good game. It's just a matter of which White Mountains team shows up on the court. And like Matt alluded to, who's healthy. So Bennett is out there taking some warm-ups, Doolin with the knee brace. But it looks like that the Challenor sisters will have to step up. And then they have in previous games. They've come in and had streaks in the third quarter, second half. And again, we saw maybe a height advantage with Savage. So you just don't know. But again, if a team gets momentum, they, like the Bears, and they just take away with it, that's a lot of momentum for the regional to catch up. So,
and you know, Adam, one thing to keep in mind, too, is that, and Greg mentioned this earlier, Newfound's here to play. They're putting their 5 best players out on the court. They don't care what's happening over at the regional side because they also have some playoff implications. Right now they're toward the top, I think top 4. Yeah. They want to win this game because it means something.
Oh, yeah, you need to keep your wins to stay and get those home games. So, of course, they're going to be zooming ahead and working towards that goal tonight. And like I said, whoever gets that momentum and can keep it going and just shut down the game, that's going to be your outcome most likely. But 32 minutes of basketball, as always, and we'll bring it to you. Let's go down to our PA announcer. They're going to go over the protocols for tonight's game, and then we'll watch the kids come out of the tunnels, get cheered on, have an anthem, and then we'll be ready for a tipped ball. So let's head on down to courtside on the Flume Stream Entertainment Network.
We ask that you respect the players, coaches, and officials working tonight's game. Please remember that spectators are required to wear a mask at all times. Please consume food and drinks out in the hallway. And then please remember that at no time are spectators allowed on the court. In the cases of emergency, exits are located behind the bleachers, across the gym, and to the right of the bleachers you are seated in. Now let's meet tonight's starting lineups. First for the visiting Bears. At guard, sophomore number 13, Riley Barney. At guard, junior number 24, Maddie Dubod. At forward, junior number 1, Molly Lou McKellar. At guard, junior number 10, Melina Bowman. At center, senior number 14, Paulina Huckins. The Bears are coached by Danielle Wilkins and assisted by Jesse Mitchell. And now, for your Spartans, at guard, freshman number 2, Emma Simpson. At forward, sophomore number 1, Sierra Chalmers. At forward, senior number 15, Carissa Chalmers. At guard, senior number 3, Olivia Shallow. At forward, senior number 12, Morgan Doolin. The Spartans are coached by Chris Foss and assisted by Aaron Ford. Tonight's officials are Greg Roberts and Bob Nelson. Would you all now rise for the playing of our national anthem?
All right. Welcome back. Had to get my headset adjusted.
Gonna be a fun night. We got a good double header coming up. This is great.
This is right.
Yeah.
All right. I think that works. So there we go. Anthem in the books. Like we said, doubleheader tonight. Girls are here and the boys are here, even though it's a D3 team. So we'll have both of those. Of course, this is a makeup game from earlier in the year, and that's that time of season where you need to get these games in. So we'll be actually, when we go through the schedule throughout the game, we also have the slot for Saturday, too, on a makeup. So here we go. The one to watch for the Newfound Bears, Paulina Huckins. And, of course, Doolin Bennett and the Challenor sisters for the White Mountain Regional Newfound Bears in those green jerseys. They're going to go to the right. And, of course, the regional is going to go to the left. So here we go, Newfound. Oh, and there it is, right off the bat, a steal by Sierra Challenor. And gets it right to Doolin, and they'll get it out to Simpson to set it up. Playing pass with Shallow, and here's the first possession for the regional. Dribbles in, Doolin knocked away, gets the deflection. Back down in the corner. Challenor stopped. Puts it back to Doolin, and unassisted turnover as she throws it out of bounds.
And those unassisted turnovers will be the key to this game.
Oh, yeah. I mean, each possession, you already seen it. One possession each.
Yep.
Again, who can take advantage? That's the key. So here we go. Newfound with it. And again, tonight's a primetime game, so that money ball is active as they shoot from the outside. There's a rebound by Paulina Hopkins, and it deflects back out into the hands of the Bears. But then deflection into the hands of Doolin. Deep for defense. That's Doolin's specialty. She's usually wherever that ball is, you'll see her right around it.
Chris Foss must feel good. She's out there. She's commanding the court as she always does. White Mountains Regional coming out strong, playing some good defense.
Doolin getting it out to Simpson, now down in the corner. Looks like that's Challenor getting it into the paint. Challenor still with it. Tied up. Nope. Still playing on. Staying out of the paint. So no
Doolin.
3 seconds. And now we got Doolin down.
Doolin went down and she's hurt. I think she's got to come out.
She may have twisted something there. So a quick minute and a half for her and getting attention. And that's going to bring in number 20.
Ainsley Savage.
Savage, who
Yes.
coming off the bench. So, well, we'll introduce her to the paint now and see what she can do. So here we go.
Coach Chris Foss has complete confidence in Savage. He knew that he'd end up using her tonight. I don't know if it was as soon as he thought he would, but here we go.
Yeah, and she's going to have to step up. Doolin's a tough one to replace, but she's been having a good year.
There's a missed shot. Rebound, though, for the Challenor. Carissa just got too far into the basket to get the putback, but good looks there for the Spartans. Getting some steals and getting some rebounds early. Now they just got to get some points. Here come the Bears. They work it into the inside for Hopkins. Hopkins off the glass. No good. There's a rebound. Pushed back out. Shot no good, as that was Duville trying to make it happen. Here come the Spartans again. Simpson over to Shallow. Challenor is going to get it back out. Simpson again. Trying to see if anything opens up down below. There's Savage. A little bit of a denial off the glass. Good look. Rebound. Swatted away by the Bears. But some offensive opportunities there for White Mountains, and definitely some good looks there, especially since it's early in this first quarter.
You're right. Their game plan is going to get it down to Savage, and it looks like they're trying to go to Hopkins down here for the Bears.
Here we go. They dump it back down into the paint. Hopkins, no. Actually, this is Lou McKellar.
Yep.
Shot put up. Nice looking shot there. First points on the board.
Melina Bowman,
And
their high scorer.
She's the other one that will put some points in. So there's 3 ladies on this Bears squad. That is a solid 7-8 points plus.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like their mini triangle. And right now, that's what they're doing. They're working it down into the post and getting those shots right near the foul line. And this time they converted, so 2-0. But White Mountains had a couple opportunities early, and we'll see what they do here. See if they try to work it again to Savage, as there she is posting up.
They are, yeah.
They tried. They forced the pass. Savage didn't really seal off the defender there, and it was allowed to tip around and go into the hands of the Bears. Bears rotating it around. Barney flipping it into the paint. Back out to Barney. Oh, there's the money ball. Bam! Riley Barney, the sophomore, putting 3 in.
Some great ball movement by the Bears.
And now we've got a tied up possession. As one of our veterans out there again, Bob Nelson making the call. $219 in the money ball fund coming in near the end of the season here. We still got playoffs to go, though. Surprised if it doesn't hit 300 by the time we're done.
If we play Littleton.
Oh, yeah. It's automatic there.
Yeah.
I've watched the games, just because that's where I live. And, first quarter. 5-6 threes, easy.
Wow.
Shot put up again. Just missed. But then there's another rebound. Melina Bowman getting it back out. This time, shot put up by Maddie Duville. So it looks like they have no problem shooting the 3. It looks like they've got a couple snipers out there ready to go at it, especially with a 5-0 lead. Tipped ball, another steal by the White Mountain squad. For the Bears.
Yep.
And so here they go. And it's not that much of an offense. They're just kind of getting the defense to move. They found the seam, and if there's nothing there, they kick it around and just rotate it back.
Yeah, they move it well. They're moving the ball quickly.
But they are finding opportunities in the paint, and if it's not there, like right there, well, this time the
nice
move put up. That's Paulina Hutkins. That's the leading point scorer. She gets about 15 a game.
And they got Molly Lou. Well, Molly Lou's been doing a good job on Ainsley.
And there she is right there.
Hutkins against her.
Has to be tracked down by Challenor, and they're going to call a foul there.
Wow.
Okay. So a reach-in foul, and we got some fresh legs coming in as well for the Bears. Looks like that's Tiffany Agro, A-G-R-O. Puts in about 4.1 according to the New Hampshire Sports Page crew. Their stats that they bank on. Deflection there.
Good play by Molly Lou McKellar. She's playing good D down there in the paint.
And let's see if they convert. Usually you get good defense, you get good offense opportunity, and Spartans don't want that to happen. They're already down 5-0. There's a deflected ball, and good hustle on both teams.
Spartan ball, but I think we got a better look at it than the refs did.
Yeah, he got kind of maybe blown out of the angle there, but give both teams credit though, chasing it down and making it happen. And well, Danielle Wilkins says, "Give me a 30." And it will stay their possession, and probably a big possession here at 2:13 left in the first quarter to keep that momentum going. But give the regional credit. They've had their looks, and they just haven't got it to go in the hoop.
You know, there's a lot of injuries on the regional team, but the 5 players that go out there are playing well. They're playing strong. Chris Foss is staying with his 1-3-1 defense. It's opening the outside shooter, and the Newfound shooters are staying even further out, trying to draw that one of the 1-3-1 out and then get it down low. I'm sure he'll readjust as time goes on.
Yeah, and I think Adam had a good point. Ainsley's got to seal off her defender.
Yes.
She's a little younger than some of them, so they might have a little more experience. But nice play by Savage.
Yeah, her ears were burning. Must have known we were talking about them. So there you go, defensive play by the regional. Back in the hands in the offensive zone, and now they're going to get a reach in.
And
a little bit of a crowd war going on now.
Well, you called it. If they get in foul trouble, they don't have a really large bench. So we'll see how that plays out.
That's Bowman. That's there we go. They initially had 2 up there, so I was kind of getting a little iffy on that. But no, only the first. But the third team foul for the Bears already in this first quarter. And, I just keep dumping it into the inside. And this time they're going to say she traveled with it. But she tried to do a running jumper there. Didn't work out. But, again, they're seeing where their opportunities are. And all it takes in, these high school sports is one hot quarter. Yes. And you can really turn the tide. So, but right now the momentum, Newfound. There's another good look by Paulina Hutkins. It just came up short. And then second chance shots going right back to the Bears, then catching a foul here on the regional.
You're going to see Greg Roberts and Bob Nelson. They're calling a tight game. The fouls they're calling are fouls, but they're keeping it tight, which is a good thing.
So whipped around that left side, dumping it in the corner. That's Duville's spot on that left wing. She just takes a step up, catch and shoot. Yeah. There you go, just inside over to the left side of the foul line. And it's 7-0, but that's all it is, a little give and go. And not really doing much with the passing to beat the zone. Savage gets the loose ball. They get it into the hands of Challenor, and it's going to be deflected on the baseline, and it's going to stay Spartan ball.
One of you guys mentioned what we call the 6-man on the court. It's usually the regional that has the crowd, but there's a bit of a Newfound crowd here. At least the boys team is really loud.
All that starting lineup noise was, just a little square section down in the visitors, and they're really pumping out the noise. So I thought it was the bench, and then I had to look and turn my head. Yeah, they brought a crew here tonight.
A lot of green in the stands.
To check out the teams, Go green. So here we go. Bowman bringing it up, and right off the back of the rim. It'll go out. Easy call there. That was Shallow, Olivia Shallow, just making sure that nobody was coming to claim it and tracked it down. And so here we go.
Looks like they brought Emma Simpson out for and put in number 4.
Oh, yeah. Aubrey Merrill.
Aubrey Merrill.
Yeah, so she's going to
Simpson.
get some time, yeah. So here we go. Gets it over to the timeline with 20 ticks to go. Down 7-0. Going to say they're going to try and get a good shot here and try to end out the quarter.
Probably going to go down to Ainsley.
Try to get rid of the goose egg and then build from there. And they still got a bunch of time. 9.1 on the clock. So here we go. Inbound play. They get it in. Down in that corner. Try to move around. Nice little give and go. Had it down there. And then they lost it. Here's a heave.
Almost a money ball. Almost.
One of those half-court wonders, and it didn't miss by much. So here we go. Bears advantage after 7-0. Let's go to our sponsors. Bring it back. You're watching Primetime Basketball right here on the Flume Stream Entertainment Network.
Walker Motor Sales is a comprehensive Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram new and used car dealership located in Woodsville, New Hampshire. Celebrating over 85 years as a family-owned dealership, anything you could want that relates to new and used Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram vehicles you can find right here under one roof. From straightforward auto financing to the integrity of our used car collection, Walker Motors is your hometown dealership. Visit us online at walkermotor.net or stop in today. Located on Dartmouth College Highway in Woodsville, New Hampshire.
Looks like Emma Simpson's back in.
Welcome back. Yeah, Wednesday night basketball. And, that first quarter went to the Bears, 7-0. Like you said, Greg, they're just having fun, playing lax, doing their thing, and getting points on top of it. Where there's a spin around almost that goes in for number 10 there, Melina Bowman. And even with the regional, with all the negatives we kind of said with the injuries and stuff, they held some good ground there, got some good opportunities. They just got to get the ball into the hoop. So free throws here. First one, no good.
She's laughing.
And that's the way you treat it.
I know.
You're just like, it happens.
When you're up 7-0, that's okay.
Oh, yeah.
It's those intimidating announcers over there.
There's some teams that have been on the other end of that, too. So
yes, sir.
And there you go. 1 for 2 makes it 8-0 now. And look at number 10 sneak right in there.
Melina.
Bowman. And dishes it off. Almost had the transition. Little bit of a scrum, and there it is.
Number
Paulina
14.
Hutkins
Their
getting the
high scorer.
putback. Doing the cleanup. And here comes some pressure now, and there you go. It worked as it went off Emma Simpson's foot. And they'll get the possession back. So kind of not showing the cards right away, and they waited a quarter, and now they're putting the pressure on.
And Emma looks hurt. Emma got hurt on that play.
All right. Well, she'll take a break. They'll look at her. And I'm sure they got a trainer down there. And number 5's in. Yeah, Hannah Smith will take her spot for a couple minutes. So here we go, right into the post again. There's Hutkins, gets it out to that arc.
There it is.
There it is, money ball again, Maddie Duvo. So
nice.
That's 2 money balls already for the Bears. One in the first quarter and another one there.
She accidentally passed it to the ref, and he didn't. Bob Nelson said, my days of shooting are over.
Yeah.
Knowing Bob, though, you still try to grab it, it'll be good.
The problem is these guys also play men's league, so you got to crack that habit real quick. So 6:50, 13-0, another one. This
Melina
time,
Bowman.
money ball, Bowman, bam! 3 money balls. Well, the fun's getting some funds tonight.
Open the checkbook.
Yeah. 16-0. Regional, nice zip pass there to Challenor. Trying to get out of the paint, dishes it off, gets it to Savage. Too much. Oh! There's a big block there. That was Tiffany Agro. And so the Bears will have it. And they'll just take their time and set it back up. Again, Bowman, the junior, with it. They like going to that left side. They like working the left. A little give and go. Bowman, no good. Tipped around.
Hawkins
cleanup.
Cleaned it up again.
Yeah. A little bit of a cleanup crew there.
Yeah.
And now it's going to their favor. So where the opportunities were going to the regional, now their Bears are putting points in. So 18-0 now. Need a little spurt here. I would say keep it within 10 going into the locker room. Get a couple on the board for you.
Yeah, they got to break the drought.
There you go. There's another steal. Here comes the green. Moving ahead. Tipped around. Deflected. Should be White Mountain ball there. And now Chris Foss will take a timeout. 30-second timeout. 5:25 to go in this first half here in Whitefield. And we'd like to thank Santa's Village, New Hampshire's original Christmas-themed amusement park, offering rides, games, and activities centered around the joyful Christmas season. Come celebrate our special event during the holiday season with over 1 million lights on display. Santa's Village, pure joy, family style. So we thank our sponsors as always.
Hey, guys, I want you to watch number 10, Melina Bowman. We've talked a lot about her tonight, but the impact that she has on this court. When they're playing defense, they're doing a 2-3. But she's so fast and so athletic, it allows her to put a little pressure. When they come back down and White Mountains Regional plays their 1-3-1, you'll watch her stay far back. It creates some problems for White Mountains Regional. It's some offsetting in who they're guarding. So it's interesting to watch from here, but I'm also interested to see what Coach Foss will do to change it up.
So here we go, 5-14, and Regional with the ball, trying to make something happen out of the playbook as they wrap around. That's Challenor playing pass with Hannah Smith. Smith with it, dumps it to the corner. That's the other Challenor. That's Carissa. And they'll just play the perimeter here and see what they can get to open up. They had a couple looks for Savage, and now they've kind of closed her out as 14. Hutkins doing a good job now denying that entry pass. And if you're Savage, you just got to get some type of seal on her and
I totally agree.
Move around with her. And,
totally agree.
That's a teachable thing, so you just got to learn as you go with that.
And she's young. She's a sophomore.
Yeah, exactly. So there you go, up off the glass. No good. That was a good try by Sierra Challenor, but here come the Bears. And there it is, number 10.
Melina.
Yeah, Bowman leading the charge. A little scoop. that was going right through the net. Just a little doopy-doo there with a flip, and it's like an optical illusion up here, but I thought it had a chance, actually.
Yeah, I did too.
It probably didn't, but that's all right. It looks good. 18-0, and just lob pass, I don't think that was a shot. I think they were trying to kind of get it to the post and just overthrew it. But hey, there you go. Here the Bears moving around, and Hutkins will.
I think we got 3 seconds.
She's trying to set up on the foul line, and she went halfway, so those feet were in the paint. And by the time she got the ball, tick-tock, camping, turnover.
For those of us who know Bob Nelson, you can't get much by him. He picked up on that.
Oh, yeah, sharpshooter.
Eyes like a hawk.
That's right. 3:54.
They're looking to work it down to Savage somehow.
Yeah. They're still working this patient perimeter, and then they're just trying to find where that lane is or if there's an opening down below. But give the Bears credit, even though they look laxed out there, they're really putting the pressure on White Mountains and just waiting for their opportunity. So
I think they're comfortable and they're well coached, as it shows. Into Savage.
Bounced over. But that was the right idea. You got it right there.
That's what they need from her.
Turned around and you just hit the back of the rim instead of, just off center. Hutkins moving it around. Here they go. Here's that perimeter play. She comes right back to the free throw, puts up the shot. No good. And there's a rebound for Olivia Shallow. 3-minute mark. here in the half. Regional moving it around. Oh, a little bit of a lob pass.
Yeah,
and
too soft.
You can't get that on a good defense.
That's right.
That hung up there too much. So, but again, you can see where the playbook's going.
Yeah.
They're trying to work that post, and there's the post. Ooh, I almost thought she kind of flipped with it there. When she pivoted, it almost looked like I would have called it a travel, but they let it go. That first one,
down low?
And
I just really like the way Melina throws these no-look passes. She's got great ball handling skills.
Yeah, that was Molly Lou McKellar, and when she pivoted, it looked like she was making her way to the basket, and then she stopped to see what was open. Yeah, I thought that's what would have been called, but again, I don't have the stripes, but there you go. There's Melina again. Yeah, working the paint. So again, you have Melina, and if she doesn't get it, you got Paulina Huckins cleaning up. So the regional has a very big task with the remaining amount of time in this one, since there's two minutes in this half and then a full 16-minute half. So but they're out there scrapping.
They're hustling,
and they're back on defense. Just the edge right now going to the Bears, and there you go, Bowman again, right to the paint. Look at that ball movement out to the end, and Duville gives it up to Huckins. Huckins trying to get some contact there. Now they're going to get her for the contact, but they're still scrapping. They don't give up until they have to get back. And let's see, how many's on her? Probably only the first.
I was going to say, we got to keep an eye on.
Yeah.
But, Bowman hasn't really got that second or third foul. I know she's got at least one.
Yeah, you need a couple, and unfortunately, you probably need two of them to get into the foul trouble to get that
in the first half
spurt going, But that's only her first on Paulina. So minute 43 down in the corner. There's Savage open and got the whistle this time. And she knows where to go. She's hitting the square. She's just not hitting it in the right spot, obviously. But she's got the mechanics. She's getting the ball sealed, going right up. Got to hit it.
I'm sure Chris Foss wants to see that. They're obviously trying to get it inside the Savage as she gets her first basket. You get that ball, go up strong, draw some fouls, especially when you're shooting foul shots like that. Get a couple in and get some momentum.
And so here's the second, and off the front of the rim. Good rebound battle there. That was Sierra Challenor trying to tip it around. But it'll go to the Bears with 1:30 to go. First half action. There's Huckins. And with left hand, it looked like. Somehow trying to get it back. They put the loose ball on the floor. Scrap ball will go to Barney. Hit a money ball earlier. Whoa, another pass.
No good pass.
I love she's got great passing skills.
Yeah. Threaded the needle going right to the paint, to the post there. Almost had the transition off that, but what a look. And had some oomph on it, too.
Yeah.
And here we go. They get a foul. So here's the Spartans getting a couple late whistles in this first half. Again, I don't think it's only the 6th team foul, so not enough really to make that interesting yet. But tag 24, that's Maddie Duville. They also put Shallow at the line. And this is that one. So we'll get another one. 1 for 3 right now. Puts this one up, and there you go, all net.
All right.
So 20-2.
Less than a minute to go in this in the half.
You get a couple steals here, unless, obviously if you're Newfound, you don't really have to attack. You can really just let them come to you, but that's not their game. They're just moving the ball around, and if it's open, it's open. They're going to keep their rotations going, as again, there's Huckins. Oh, pivot. That's a weird pivot that she does every time. And you think she's going to go the strong, and then somehow she's reversing it the other way. And they're saying she's good. She's just not getting a good look with it.
She didn't realize Emma Simpson was right there.
Yeah,
so she grabbed it and threw it right at her.
Yeah.
Well, there's a long ball shot, deflected out of bounds, and the deflection stays Bears ball. There it is. Fed right back in for Bowman. They get it back out to Huckins. Huckins no good, and then another rebound. And 24 ticks. Let's see if they go aggressive or if they finally tick it down. Just hanging out there is Molina. Now they got to go to that right wing. That's where Barney likes to hang out, put up the shot. And they'll go back. Here we go, ticking it down now. 6 shots, long-range shot, no good. Rebound, this time Savage, and there's a whistle.
There's the second one with 3 seconds to go. That might hurt. That's on Huckins.
Yeah, and she's the cleanup. So, and what it does is actually that's 17 foul on Newfound. So you just gave some freebies here to just kind of settle down without having to worrying about the clock with 3.3. That's going to put Savage at the line for at least 1. So kind of a key free throw here. And got it.
All right.
Trying for point number 4 here. There it is. Well, she's getting on the line now. 3 for 4. Here we go. Moved up. Did get the shot off? No. So that's where the Bears stand, and finally a little bit of a spurt for the regional, getting 4 points in that second quarter. But it's 20-4. Newfound's up at the half. We're going to go to our sponsors for the halftime event. Bring it back and talk all about it and tell you what's coming up. Again, Adam Reitzman, Greg Williams, Matt Buteau, Chad Fillion, and crew here. And we thank you all for watching and tuning in to the Flume Stream Entertainment Network. We'll be right back.
Covering you at home, at work, and at play, George M. Stevens Insurance is the only local agency to offer personal and commercial insurance, as well as health, life, and financial services. With offices throughout the North Country, we service your complete insurance needs. As a trusted choice insurance agency, we research coverage options from the nation's top companies to ensure that your policy works for you. George M. Stevens Insurance, protecting New Hampshire and Vermont since 1882.
Today's broadcast is brought to you in part by the Alpine Clinic, leaders in orthopedics, sports medicine, pain management, and neurosurgery, offering specialized care in 4 convenient locations: Littleton, Franconia, Plymouth, and North Conway. And by Littleton Regional Healthcare. You're safe in our care here at Littleton Regional Healthcare. Call your provider's office today to schedule an appointment.
At Woodsville Guarantee Savings Bank, we understand that everyone's different. We also know that we're a lot alike. We love the things that make us each unique and appreciate the things that make us similar, especially when it comes to money matters. That's why we're here, to help people just like you handle your personal or business banking and be the best you can be. To get started, visit one of our offices or open an account online at theguaranteebank.com. Woodsville Guarantee Savings Bank, just like you.
Hi there, I'm Chuck Lloyd, president at White Mountains Community College, just talking to you a little bit about our college. We've been here since 1965. We've got 3 locations in Berlin, Littleton, and North Conway, and we're also online. We have a lot of technical programs, and we have a lot of online, remote, synchronous, asynchronous, whatever works best for your schedule. We are the only higher ed institution in New Hampshire above the notches. And what that means for us is we've got to be all things to all people. And we aim to try to do that by responding to workforce needs, industry and business, and partner locally with the needs of our communities. We could not be more excited to host new students coming in January.
All right, welcome back. Wednesday night, primetime sponsored basketball right here on the Flume Stream Entertainment Network, sponsored by the Littleton Regional Healthcare and the Alpine Clinic. And it's halftime, which our halftime show is sponsored by North Country Ford, located on Middle Street in Lancaster, New Hampshire. North Country Ford provides new and used inventory along with a full-service repair and collision center. North Country Ford, 4 generations strong since 1959. And our replay sponsor for all the highlights of that first half, brought to you by the Woodsville Guarantee Savings Bank. They celebrate everything that makes people unique and the same, especially when it comes to banking. Woodsville Guarantee Savings Bank, just like you, member FDIC. Again, Adam Reitzma, Greg Williams, Chad Fillion, Matt Buto. We're all here bringing you the action. And we got 1 of 2 tonight as we're at halftime here with the ladies, and as soon as this game's finished, we'll transition right in for the boys. Again, Division III, both varsity teams are here because they are trying to catch up with things since it is late in the season and you're getting close to playoffs. And just like us, there's everything else going on in the world between quarantines and COVID and regular sickness and snowstorms and you name it. But after tonight's games, I should say, Friday, we're going to have more Spartan sports. It's a senior night for the boys, hosting Prospect Mountain Timberwolves. The JV kicks it off at 5, and then the varsity after. And then, like I said, on Saturday, we're going to finish regular season coverage as the boys will be here hosting the Newport Tigers, which was the one that got canceled from the big snowstorm on Friday with a makeup game from last week. And the JV kicks off at noon, and then varsity boys will be right after. And again, stay on tune of the postseason coverage, as well as the spring baseball and softball coverage in April. And the tentative game schedule is up at thestream.flume.com. Dates are still subject to change. So there you go. All kinds of stuff going on. But right now, the action in the Bears corner, Greg. Bears just doing their thing, hanging loose, relaxing, taking advantage of possessions. They're getting their point scorers involved, a couple outside shooting. I think we had 3 money balls in that first half.
Yep.
Gets the fund, I think, up past 219, somewhere in there. 228 is the figure that we've got that will go into our charity pot. And I think there was a stat that Chad was showing me while we had intermission that the rebound factor, White Mountains 39%, and then you look at the Bears, even though they put in some points on the board, 69% in rebounds as well. So right there shows you that it's the Bears here. They came to play. They're taking advantage of a weaker Spartan team, obviously, with what they have to go through. And, well, the Spartans, they're not giving up, though. They're hustling, and they're playing just as hard as they normally would with whatever is against them. And that can help them in the playoffs, because if some of the other teams scout them out and say, oh, these guys are getting, having rough games. Well, if these health issues go away, and that's your prime time, 3-4 games deep in, where you're back to normal with a Doolin tracking down and causing some havoc and getting some big plays by Savage in the paint, and all of a sudden you're a sleeper in the playoffs.
Yeah, I think they really are missing Doolin. Her disruptive, getting in those passing lanes, and her defensive skills as well as offense, because her offense will open up Savage down low. And yeah, Savage she's got to be a little more of a force down there, rebounding and sealing off her opponent. So, what I liked about the Bears, Melina Bowman, she threw up a brick on a foul shot. She threw up an air ball, came back, and then hit a 3. Right. So, and she smiled the whole time. So they're coming in loose. They are not like They feel like they're at home to me, you know.
And the passing she does as the point.
Oh God, I love it. I love
it. The passing just crisp and clean, and you don't know where it's going to go, but it hits the target.
Yeah, she doesn't look. She doesn't look at her.
Right.
She doesn't look. She looks away.
Right.
And finds good open spots. We saw that. So.
Matt Buto's helping us up on the cameras tonight too. You got a little bit of a vantage point of the back and forth play between these two teams.
Double duty.
Yeah, eyes in the sky, huh? You know, the nice thing about this White Mountains regional team is they're resilient.
Yes.
And you know, players like Savage and Chris Foss, the coach, they're going to learn from this game. And regardless of the score, they're still trying hard. They're working hard. They're resilient, trying to make things happen. And you have to appreciate it, this about this particular team and this particular coach. Regardless who's out on the court, they're going to try hard.
Do you think he's telling Savage, get the ball to Savage and take it to the hole on Huckins, because she's got 2 fouls already? If they could foul her out, you know, I bet that's a strategy.
Yeah, I mean, that's what will happen with a player like Savage. You'll try to create those opportunities down low. And they're not just opportunities to score, but draw some fouls.
Yes.
Take some foul shots, get some of that momentum, but be strong under the net.
They got last of their points on free throws on some quick whistles, and that's an advantage if you can get the whistle to go your way to stop that clock and put yourself in a bonus situation. It can really go your way, and there it is, right to
there.
Savage.
That's exactly what Greg was talking about.
Goes to Challenor, who dishes it back.
Nice
and
follow.
Simpson, and then back to
Good follow.
That's Sierra Challenor. So 3-4 white jerseys in there, and they finally great possession with the 30 seconds to kick off the second half.
Yes.
And 20-6 now. And here we go. Here come the ladies in green working it into the paint. Shot put up, no good, as that was Molly Lou McKellar. But here's the loose ball going to the Spartans. Moving it the other way. Looking for the opening. They'll get it over here to Simpson. Flip it back to Shallow. Put it down in the corner. They'll flip into, they tried to get it into the post. The deflection going to Challenor, and then deflected ball, and now you got a 2-on-2. Here comes some speed, and good defense by holding them up by the regional. So they'll restart, and they'll rotate back over into the hands of Duville. Rotate around, and here the same offense. Rotate the perimeter, see if you can get Huckins involved. If not, we'll put it back out on the perimeter. Little floater there, no good. Good rebound.
Nice rebound.
That's Carissa Challenor.
Regionals playing their game. It's a whole new half, a whole new quarter.
Yeah.
They haven't forgotten their game. Just have to get back to it a little stronger than the last half.
And there you go. Olivia knocks it off the leg, and no, they say play on, and they do get the possession.
Great defense by Emma Simpson to get back and force that turnover.
Almost thought they were going to get a travel off it, but I guess they're going to say that it started to come loose and bobbled around and deflected out of bounds, and it still goes regional ball. So 6:09, a couple opportunities here early for the regional. Again, there's Savage in the post, and there goes to the floor. That was Sierra Challenor. So she draws the whistle for the walk.
You'll see Chris Foss. It looks like he's changed for his offense from a 1-3-1 to a zone offense. Trying to change things up, create more opportunities.
Maddie Duval over on that left side. Look at that. What a pass. Dribble up and over. Couldn't get it to
by
go.
Savage. Huckins
and
takes it away.
What a move by Molly Lou McKellar. But that was set up again by Melina Bowman with that crisp pass.
Yeah,
she can just find the post players
without
even looking.
And she throws it hard. You know, you can't. Good crisp passing.
Yeah, opportunity in the paint, not there. So they'll rotate back around. Simpson. They find Savage. Just can't hit that square tonight. But there's Challenor to clean it up.
Put back up by Challenor.
Carissa.
Now, when you break this game down, you know, for this quarter, White Mountains Regional's up 4-0.
Yes.
I know that doesn't mean well overall, but it's important for this team to recognize that.
Long ball, no good, but picked up by Huckins. Rotated around. There's Bowman. Back to the circle there, right at the charity stripe. And shot put up. Huckins will clean it up. Again, she moves those feet and nobody's calling it.
I know. I didn't want to say it.
I've been watching that for you up here, Adam, and she's moving her pivot, but I'm not sure why they're calling it, but not calling it, I should say.
Whoa! Oh, then
Nice.
there's a shot for the regional.
From
Nice
the
shot
stripe.
there. Olivia Shallow from the foul line. 22-10. Now we got some buckets trading back and forth. Again, here's Hutkins in the paint, cleaning it up. Shot put up, and give him the money ball. Bam! That's another one for Barney.
Yeah, at least 2, right?
That's the second. Yeah, she hit early in the first quarter, and then she just got one there. Into the post. Savage deflected away. And that's where if you're more aggressive, you might get the whistle on that. But that's okay. Like you said, she's young. She's learning.
Yeah, and Bowman came down and picked that one off. Bowman ran in front. She had her player sealed, but Bowman got in front of her.
So here you go, a little bit of action here with the 4-minute mark in this third quarter. And just like that, Regional put in 6 and make it 25-10. So again, if you get to that fourth quarter, getting right around 10-point deficit or even less, hats off to the Regional. But right now, doing what they need to kick off this second half and just getting the ball in the hoop.
Yeah, they're getting some good minutes from Emma Simpson, too, who's a sophomore.
Yes.
And she is the future of this team, as far as I can see. Her and Ainsley are the future. Emma Simpson, good offensive player, good defensive player.
And that's, regardless of the score of the game, that's what you want to see from some of those players. You may lose this game, but let's see some progress. Let's see some growth.
Well, here we go again. Bowman dishing it off. Hutkins, a little give and go. Look at that. Then a little curl over onto Molly Lou McKellar. What transition ball movement there. 3 crisp passes in less than a second.
All with intention, too. You could see it. That's where I'm going with the ball. That's the play I want to make.
Yeah. So here's another opportunity for the Regional with 3:30 to go in the third quarter. They're down 15. Moved around. Trying to go is Challenor. Now they get it to Shallow. Shallow will reset. Now it's the left side to the sister Challenor, and rotate to the right now. So Shallow up there, right there, playing pass with Simpson. And we're going to have a foul.
Drive to the net. Try to take that shot. You'll draw that foul. That's kind of what their game is. Don't be afraid. It's going to be physical.
3:10 to go, and that's only the first, but
They called it on Hutkins.
That's the third,
Third foul on Hutkins.
First shot. Ooh, just bounced out. Hit the back of that rim just on the wrong angle. But yeah, that's 3 there. So let's see. Do they keep her in?
They're keeping her in.
So far they are. There you go.
That's the second one.
That's only the first team foul though. So, to get to that bonus situation, you got to be a little more aggressive and pick up a couple more of those. That might put you in good shape by the halfway point of the fourth quarter. So here we go. Miss Hutkins right there. There's that give and go. She's in the post. Reverse pivot that time, and she'll draw the foul in the paint. That might be against Savage. There were a couple white jerseys down there putting the pressure on.
Savage playing strong under the net, which we would expect her to do. Her feet were stable, but she slapped the shooter on the arm, so that's 2 shots.
Yeah, and that's only the first.
Yeah.
But that's what you want to see from Savage. You want to see her getting down and dirty in there and being physical. And sometimes what happens is you get a foul, but good for her.
There we go. And rebound goes to the Regional. They're trying to scrap it out of Challenor's hands. Carissa's. And they'll get away with it and bring it up. There's the other Challenor. Playing pass with Shallow and Simpson. They rotate to the left. We'll go back to the right. Shallow. Oh, here's Sierra. Back of the rim. Oh, right to the sister.
Yes.
Marissa.
She's cleaned up 3 of those, at least.
Playing strong under the net.
Yeah, she's got to have at least 6 points.
Down to 12. 2:19. Right immediately into the post and count the bucket.
3-pointer.
Wow, they got that to Molly Lou McKellar, and she went up with the left hand, and it goes in with the contact. So give her 2 points and a free one from the stripe. And they moved the ball quick on that. They caught the defense off guard.
Yeah, there was an open spot down there.
Yeah.
She was in it.
Chance for the 3-point off the back of the rim. No good. Oh, Hutkins with the
big
rebound. Cleaning it up. So 25-13. Well, actually 27-13. There we go. And it's going to stay. Newfound ball deflected out. 2:08 to go in this third quarter. A little more lively than the first half, as there you go, spin around
Good
for
turnaround
Bowman.
by Marina.
Right there, too, on the baseline, and
Yep.
didn't miss by much. They know their awareness is very, very good of where they are, of where to pass. Like what Matt said, they find that spot and let it go. So here we go, shallow. This Challenor, she's going to try and drive, which is a good idea, because if you get Huckins to come out.
You got Ainsley down low. You can dish it to her. I
Exactly.
think she was looking for that.
You might get some contact there and get number 4. Because I do think if you get her out of the game, Savage could almost come on strong,
yeah.
and
She
all
can really
of a sudden
set up camp down there.
you could probably get a good 6-8 points out of her for that fourth quarter. But right now, Regional still trying to scrap away here. As here we go. Oh, wide open in the paint. Shot
Nice
goes
play by
up.
Savage.
Savage almost stripped from behind.
Yeah.
But with the Regional able to get their hands up there and not let anything get to the rim. And here we go, another possession for the Regional. There's Simpson, shallow now on the left side. Dumps it down. They kind of reversed it. The players used to be on the right side. Now they put them to the left on that crew. And still a deflection and going, the steal going to the Bears. Oh, there's a long range. Still
Nice.
tipped around. Good hustle there, but nobody there to claim it. And White Mountain Regional will have it with less than a minute. Shot put up. Rebound. Savage off the square.
Nice. Good job, Ainsley.
That's the game right there. That's the game.
Yeah.
And you watch, Huckins will have to lighten up a little bit or she'll foul out of this game, and they don't want that to happen.
Down to 12, into the post. There's Huckins right there, puts it to the floor, puts it up. Savage
D,
with a
good
deflection. 20 seconds to go, third quarter action. Simpson, they get it into Savage again.
There we
There it
go.
is.
You know, it's that they don't hold it. When they don't hold it in the corner, they don't get the defender a chance to get in front of her. They need to throw it into the corner and get it into her quick.
Quick, you're right, Greg.
3 seconds, money ball coming out.
Oh!
Oh my!
Wow.
Money ball for Maddie Duval to close out the quarter. Bam! And just like that, silences the crowd, making it 30-17. A lot of third quarter, more to come. Fourth quarter action, we'll bring it to you. Stay tuned in here. You're watching the Flume Stream Entertainment Network.
Hammer Down Construction. We put the hammer down on every project. With decades of experience and superior craftsmanship, we're not afraid of a challenge. Hammer Down Construction builds strong foundations from the ground up. Whether it's building a custom home, adding to your existing home, renovating your garage, or creating a custom deck for a one-of-a-kind backyard, we take something ordinary and make it extraordinary.
Walker Motor Sales is a comprehensive Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram new and used car dealership located in Woodsville, New Hampshire. Celebrating over 85 years as a family-owned dealership, anything you could want that relates to new and used Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram vehicles you can find right here under one roof. From straightforward auto financing to the integrity of our used car collection, Walker Motors is your hometown dealership. Visit us online at walkermotor.net or stop in today. Located on Dartmouth College Highway in Woodsville, New Hampshire.
All right, welcome back. Exciting one here in Whitefield. It's Division III basketball. Spartans and Bears. And we thought we were going into the fourth with getting the regional down to 10, but then that money ball buzzer beater as they set up for another one.
Good.
Back-to-back money balls. Bam! As that was Riley Barney with another one for the night. And now it's 33-17, but White Mountain had it right where they wanted it, 10 points coming into the fourth quarter, but now they're down 16. So with those two back-to-back money balls, but Regional made a good effort there in that third quarter. They actually won the quarter with a 13-10 run, making it 30-17, and then just like that, two money balls.
The third, no good.
Yeah, but it's almost like they've gone and said just start shooting from the outside, because now they're really putting up the outside shots. And right now that's an advantage to the regional because every rebound and every out-of-bounds play that they can get a possession on, they can get this Zoo crew to turn the tide for them and act as the sixth man and get a little bit of momentum going again. As they started out, they had a goose egg in the first quarter, and then they only had 4 points at the half, and then all of a sudden they put up 13 in the third. So getting them a little spark. Must have had a good locker room talk, and there's going to be a travel setting up. But let's see if they can carry that momentum. It's already down to 6:40 on the clock, and they only were able to get one team foul on the Bears. But again, if they can attack and get Hutkins to come out, you might see some quick points by Savage. But it all depends on the momentum of the game here and where they decide to attack. But those 2 3-pointers might have deflated them a little bit. But shot put up, no good. Rebound put up, and they're going to call a foul on the regional.
Yeah. Do you think the Bears have been told to work on their perimeter game? It almost seems like they've abandoned going down low to Hutkins and working on the perimeter game. Maybe looking forward.
Yeah.
Maybe looking forward to the playoffs. Give them a little confidence from the outside.
You know, that's
right, yeah, because you might not have that inside game. So
right.
then what do you do? And I've always
and
talked
with a
about
lead,
that.
Yeah, I don't think it's about expanding a lead. I think it's more about getting experience.
And I've talked about that before with some teams that come in, and that regional game we had with Grofton with the boys, having big leads like that. Well, you know, do you keep doing what you do, or
do you work on something?
Or do you switch it out and then start doing other plays out of the playbook just to see how they're going to match up, or if they can be executed or whatever. And I've seen Littleton games like that, just watching on my own, and they get some leads, and it's really the same thing. It's still the outside live or die by the three. So it's like, oh, you got to have Plan B. And,
yes.
And it seems like they draw it up when they go to the locker room or whatever, 2 or 3 timeouts they take, but. Sometimes you think when you do have leads like this that there's some contact, and looks like that's going to go
Simpson.
against McKellar though. Getting
McKellar on the foul.
Yeah.
And Simpson's getting a little bit of a beating.
She's done that a couple times tonight. I think this is the second time she does it, and both times she's been able to draw a foul. So that's something to remember as time goes on.
Yeah.
And what you'll see, what you guys were talking about earlier, both of these teams. It's an opportunity if you're up by a lot to fine-tune your whatever it might be, whatever you want to work on. But it's also an opportunity for White Mountains Regional to get some other players in here, get some time on the court, and start thinking about the next game.
Yeah. Second shot. There you go. 35-18, 17-point edge for the Bears. They were up 20-4 at the half. A little bit of a spurt in that third quarter, and then it's kind of gone back to business to the Bears, I think. But again, the regional, they're still scrappers. They get a lot of possessions in these games.
They never give up.
Yep, good steal by Chaloner.
Yeah, they'll rotate it back to her in the corner, and now it's back out to Simpson. Simpson down to Sierra. Not Sierra, it's the other Chaloner. Carissa, there we go. But again, out on the front court there, out on the perimeter, it's pretty much a pass game with Shallow and Simpson. Simpson wants to take one and had good spin, just a little left of the rim, and just goes out of bounds. Nobody there to save it. But they're thinking about that now. You've brought that up earlier in the quarter, whether or not they could shoot a perimeter shot. So
they need them if they're going to get back in this game.
Well, yeah,
but sure, but.
Just like that, there's one. And they're going to give her the money ball. Tiffany Agro. Bam! So it seems this team has no problem putting in the hands of a player to shoot from the outside. That's probably, 3 or 4 players for the Bears with a money ball tonight.
Yeah, true.
It's moved around, kicked down, Chaloner. Carissa, no good. Savage was boxed out. And boxed out by the guard, Bowman. See if she threads the needle here. No, just a little flip pass to Hutkins at the foul line. No, they tried to go to the post to McKellar, but this time picked off by the regional. Going to go up strong. And they're going to get, looks like Bowman with the foul.
Yep. And you said it, Matt. She's going hard. That's a smart play. You got to, when you can, you go. If they're fouling you, you go to the line.
Yeah, and we needed more of those in that third quarter, so it would set up these bonus situations. But they're at least getting 2 from the line here. Simpson ready to shoot.
And it's good court awareness. Once you start picking up on that, and the refs are going to call it. Then that's the third time she does that play in particular. She knows, when I'm going up hard like that, I might take a couple whacks, but I'm going to get a couple of free throws too.
Yep. Stop the clock.
Yeah, stop the clock. Get some momentum.
Here we go. Second one on the way. Oh, Carissa just trying to sneak in there, wrapping around the front. So 4-minute mark in this one, 38-19. Here's a move. Hutkins too hard off the glass. Savage right there to clean it up. And we'll bring it again back into the offensive zone for the regional. Simpson and Shallow. Now add in Challenor. Oh, they are going to start shooting perimeter, so here we go, and there's a rebound, another rebound. Savage lost it off the tip, and the Bears will control. And again, they take their time coming up. Bowman with it. Little move by Hutkins. Hutkins off the glass, gets her own rebound. They'll get it back to Bowman. There you go, nice pop and shoot there right next to the free throw line. Nice spot. Probably easy 2 for her.
Yeah, very comfortable.
40-19. So here we go. Regional setting up the perimeter. Challenor, Simpson, and Shallow. They get back to the Sierra. Challenor, and then Savage with the follow.
Savage playing her game. Nice and easy. Grab that rebound. Hold on to it. Go up strong.
40-21.
I love it that she doesn't bring that down.
Right, goes right up.
Right up with it. That's good.
Oh, here's a steal. Sierra still got it. And gets it off to Simpson. They're going to do a give and go. There's Savage. And they're going to get over the back.
Molly.
And
Molly Lou.
Yeah, Molly Lou McKellar. So this is good attack here, but you needed this kind of in the third quarter. Near the end to set up, But they're slowly doing it.
Yep.
Which is good. You can bring this game tape in and show, hey, as we progress, here's the improvement, or here's the attack, or
This is what was working.
Yeah.
The slow pass from the corner down low to Savage wasn't working.
Right.
They were stepping in front.
Yeah, too much of a lob. Yeah. The lazy pass. Yeah.
Nice
let him
look.
give and go. And wow, they're going to say White Mountain deflected. I thought she just completely shot-putted that one. But, they're going to give it back to the Bears. And Bears will inbound it. Little stack.
Nice.
Picked right off there by Challenor.
It's their second steal in a row.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, the regional has good defense. They scrap a lot of possessions. So here we go, 2:06. They'll rotate around.
Good job, Emma.
Simpson getting at least up off the glass. Nobody there to help her out, though. Now they're going to get a whistle for the steps.
And Simpson caused that, too.
You're right, Greg. When a player plays like that, they don't even have to touch the ball. They can just have that presence, working hard.
Yeah.
It causes confusion. It scares the other player.
Freshman coming into the game now, Lila Staley for the regional. Long shot, no good. Who's going to chase it down? And just like that, that's a good move there by Stacia Paul.
Yep. I got to tell you, I was hoping that would go in for Simpson. She's been working so hard.
I know. She's been working hard, and I want to see. I was thinking the same thing, man. I hope she hits a 3.
Minute 46 to go in this one.
And we get to hear Adam say Moneyball.
Yeah, exactly. That's even the best part right there.
Good rebound by Ainsley Savage.
Yeah. And some of the other crews getting filtered into this game now for both sides. Getting some minutes.
Yep.
Stripped away and right to Bowman. And she'll just take care of it. Good ball handler. That we said all night long. There it is. Zips her right in.
Good look.
There it is, right into off the court. Stacia Paul. Stacia.
Yeah.
Well, she's going to go to the line for 2. She's a sophomore. Off the front of the rim, no good. A couple check-ins for the regional now. It looks like Emma Merrill's coming in and Avery DeFoss. So couple sophomores. Second one off the front of the rim. Rebound, ooh, tipped away, kept alive by the Bears. And there's Bowman to set it up. And then they're letting her go again. Yeah.
Follows up.
Yeah, had a couple shots there, and then now we're going to have a jump ball. There's 3-4 possessions there for the Bears. They're all bouncing around Savage and getting no help from the white jerseys. And a couple shots off the glass there for the Bears. And they still maintain possession with 1:02. Tipped around, still again. Loose around. Finally, they just dribble it out. They'll reset. Oh,
three-pointer.
There it is.
And there it is.
Money ball, Riley Burney. That's at least 3 for her. Bam. That's 4. Four for her.
Okay. You should have went bigger on that one, Adam.
She makes it look easy, too. She just doesn't even look like she's going to shoot. And then all of a sudden she squares up, and there it goes. So this team, good ball handling, good passing.
Yeah.
Good.
I was just going to say, if you go down to Savage, you got Stacia on her, and she's really a lot smaller. So you draw out.
Right, and that's the scenario we were talking about. If they could make a mark in that third quarter, what would the inside look like at that point? So, but Newfound getting the job done with 10 seconds to go. Going to dribble around here and dribble it out. And
Emma Simpson.
Newfound's going to go 8-3 on the season as we finish it up here. And there you go, 43-23 is the final. So rotated the other way, a 13-6 run there by the Bears. And like I said, they get it done. They move their record to 8-3. Still hunting for those upper playoff spots. And Spartans will go 500 now, 8-8 on the season. And I believe they got to at least win one or two of these. I think they got 2 games left, Matt. And they got to win at least probably one of those to maybe, because once you get into those tiebreakers with a bunch of teams with the same record, Division III's got a bunch of teams in the division. So
there's not a lot of games that separate the teams either. So, like you said, if there's 2, I can't remember if there's 2 or 3 left. Ideally, you want to win them all, but if you have 3 left, you want to grab at least 2, and if you have a couple left, you want to grab at least 1, because the last game that I covered, there was only 2 games between 6 spots, so everything is up for grabs.
All right, anything to add, Gray? What you saw tonight?
Well, from what I saw, the two high scorers for the Bears, Melina Bowman, she took control of the game from the outside, and Paula Huckins took it from the inside.
Yes.
So that was really the difference. I think Melina really exploited some of the holes in the defense for the regional, but they got it done. Hit the 3-pointers. They were very relaxed. They were a very relaxed team. They came in here with seemed like nothing but good vibes, smiling the whole time. A lot of fun to watch them. And tough loss for the regional, but they are a good team. They're building.
Yeah, and they got some learning curve there from that one. So there you go. Final score 43-23. Newfound Bears on the ladies' side getting the win. And just like that, we got the double whammy for you tonight, as we're going to have boys action. So we're going to close out this one and get ready for the boys' start. And again, we thank everybody for tuning in here on the Flume Stream Entertainment Network of the 2021-22 NHIAA Division III Girls Basketball right here in Whitefield. Again, Adam Reitzma, Greg Williams, Chad Fillion crew, James Dugay giving us the stats online, Keegan Fillion on the cameras, and Liam Wood as well. And we want to give the advertisers some shout-outs as well. Gail at Littleton Regional Healthcare and the Alpine Clinic. Jeff at George M. Stevenson Son. Matt at White Mountains Community College. Jan at Woodsville Guarantee Savings Bank. Mike at North Country Ford. All the other regional supporters. And, of course, to you, our viewers. Again, Adam Reitzma, thanks for watching. It's been a Flume Media production. Final score 43-23. But don't go away. Tune on in, because now we got the boys game coming right up. It's going to be a great one. Who's going to get this one? Tune on in. Have a good night. We'll see you on the second one.